There are things in this world we can't even imagine exist. And there are others that, even if you find out about them, you can't access, can't see, can't touch, you can't even get close. Today, I'm going to show you 10 forbidden things you probably didn't even know existed. And I'm not just talking about military zones or secret vaults. I'm talking about objects, places, documents, and even flavors. Things hidden from the world for mysterious, absurd, or extremely dangerous reasons. Get ready, because number 6 is unbelievable. 1. The Coca-Cola Vault. The secret formula of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the most consumed soft drink on the planet. But the original formula? It's stored in a high-security vault in Atlanta, Georgia. The so-called vault is a facility protected by sensors, armored walls, and 24/7 security. Only a handful of people in the world have access to the full formula. According to the company, since 1886, the exact recipe has never been fully revealed to the public. Fun fact: during World War II, Coca-Cola built mobile factories just to supply American soldiers, but never shared the formula with the military. In other words, not even the US government got full access to the recipe. 2. Snake Island, Ilha da Queimada Grande, Brazil. There's an island in Brazil so dangerous that no one's allowed in without Navy authorization and the presence of biologists. Located off the coast of São Paulo, its official name is Ilha da Queimada Grande, but it's better known as Snake Island. Why? It's estimated that there are between 1 and 5 venomous snakes per square meter. And we're not talking about common snakes. These are golden lanceheads, one of the most lethal in the world, with venom that melts human tissue and kills within hours. Access has been prohibited since the 1980s. And yes, there are recorded cases of fishermen who died after getting too close. The island has been featured in documentaries, but entry remains forbidden. 3. The Kinder Egg with toy flavor in the US. It might sound like a joke, but in the US, the classic European Kinder Egg with a toy inside has been banned by law since 1938. Why? A rule by the FDA prohibits the sale of food products that contain non-edible items hidden inside. According to the law, it poses a choking hazard for children. To this day, any tourist trying to enter the country with a traditional Kinder Egg could have it confiscated by customs, and in some cases even face a fine. It was only in 2017 that Ferrero released an adapted version for the American market, with the toy separated from the chocolate. 4. Room 39 in North Korea. North Korea is full of mysteries, but one of the biggest is something called Room 39. That's the nickname for a secretive government office, reportedly tasked with managing special financial operations linked to the Kim family. Very little is known for sure, but it's believed that Room 39 is involved in clandestine economic activities and secret trade networks that help maintain the regime's stability. The office is located in Pyongyang, inside the Workers' Party building. No foreigner has ever been inside. And even most North Korean citizens are officially unaware of its existence. 5. The Vatican Library's Red Zone. The Vatican Apostolic Library holds over 85,000 manuscripts, some more than 1,000 years old. But what most people don't know is that there's a secret section known as the Restricted Zone, or Secret Archives. Inside are documents ranging from letters by Michelangelo to reports on Inquisition trials. Only a few scholars approved by the Pope himself are allowed access, and even then only to specific parts and under escort. Fun fact: one document in the collection describes the trial and execution of the Knights Templar, and it was locked away for over 700 years. 6. The Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Duga 3 Sector. You've probably heard of Chernobyl, the site of the worst nuclear disaster in history. But within the so-called exclusion zone, a 19-mile, 30-kilometers radius around the reactor, there's an area even more mysterious. The Duga 3 Sector, also known as the Russian Woodpecker. It was a top-secret Soviet radar system from the Cold War, designed to detect intercontinental missiles. It became famous for emitting a repetitive tapping sound that was picked up by radios worldwide and puzzled people for years. Today, the area is completely off-limits to the public, and there are reports of missing equipment and soldiers blocking access. 7. Mount Baigong and the Prehistoric Pipes of China. In the middle of the Qinghai Desert in China, there's a mountain called Baigong. So far, nothing strange. But inside the mountain, Chinese archaeologists found what looked like metallic pipe structures embedded in the rock, some over 40 feet long, 12 meters. And the rock is over 150,000 years old. The weirdest part? Tests showed that the pipes had high levels of iron oxide and a chemical element usually found only in industrial environments. Since then, the Chinese government has sealed off the area. Any kind of independent excavation is banned for natural preservation purposes. To this day, no one knows where they came from or why they're there. 8. The original Necronomicon, or something like it. The Necronomicon is a fictional book created by writer H.P. Lovecraft. But strangely, real versions of the book started showing up at fairs, universities, and private collections in the 1970s. Some were written in made-up languages. Others referenced ancient cults and rituals. Harvard University and the U.S. Library of Congress both have copies stored under restricted access. And some publishers have been warned for releasing unauthorized translations. It's a book that shouldn't exist. But somehow it does. 9. The Lascaux Cave, France. The Lascaux Cave in southern France holds some of the oldest cave paintings on Earth, about 17,000 years old. They show scenes of hunting, massive animals, and symbolic figures drawn with mind-blowing precision. But entry to the cave has been completely forbidden since 1963. Why? Human breath was destroying the ancient pigments with moisture, carbon dioxide, and even fungi. Today, only a few highly authorized scientists are allowed inside, wearing sterilized suits, and the public can only visit an exact replica built next to the original. 10. The alleged Room 322 of Skull and Bones, U.S. At Yale University, there's a secret society called Skull and Bones, made up of influential figures from America's elite. Presidents, judges, and business magnates have been among its members. In the building where they meet, there's a mysterious room known as Room 322. Very few details have leaked out. But those who've seen it say it looks like a strange museum. Relics from old regimes, skulls, controversial historical objects, framed photos, Latin inscriptions. No one but members is allowed inside, and the building has no visible windows. The number 322 is even part of the society's logo, but its meaning has never been revealed. The world is full of hidden places, locked away formulas, censored books, and secrets that may never go public. But is it all just precaution, or is there something much bigger they don't want us to find out? Drop a comment below. Which of these forbidden things shocked you the most? If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because in the next videos, we're going even deeper into the things the world doesn't want you to see. See you in the next video, and be careful what you try to access out there.